In this example, this is a circuit. We know the voltage on this voltage source and this voltage source, the value is Vs1, Vs2. We know all the resistor values, R1, R2, and R3. Our goal is to find out I1, I2, and I3, and V1, V2, V3 on the resistors. We're going to use KCL and KVL, and we're not going to use nodal or mesh analysis. As we know, there are many ways to solve this circuit. We use KCL, KVL to solve this circuit. We're not use nodal or mesh analysis. Next, I'm going to use KVL on this loop. So I'm going to start walk here. First element is minus Vs1, and then up to here plus V1, and then plus V3, and come back to the same point. We got 0. Next, I'm going to apply the KVL in this loop. I use different color. Start walking here. Minus Vs1, and here plus V1, and I walk here on this bigger loop here plus V2, and then plus Vs2, and then I'll come back to the same point, is equals to 0. So now I have V1, V2, and V3. All of these are unknowns. Next, I'm going to use Ohm's law. V1 equals to R1, I1. V2 using Ohm's law. V2 equals to I2, R2. V2 equals to R2, I2. V3, we know equals to R3, I3. But I3, we want to use KCL on this node A. So KCL on node A. We're going to have current flow into equals current flow out. So current flow into I1 equals to current flow out to equals plus I3. So we have I3 equals to I1 minus I2. So now we're going to plug in I3 to this equation. R3, I1 minus I2. Now I'm going to insert V1, V2, and V3 back to these two equations here. What we have, I'm going to move Vs on this side. So V1 equals to R1, I1 plus V3, R3, I1 minus I2. That equals to Vs1. And here on this side, Vs1 minus Vs2. And this V1, R1, I1 plus V2, R2, I2. So now we have two equations. How many unknown variables? 2, I1 and I2. So using these two equations, we can solve I1 and I2, solving these two linear equations. And from there, we can obtain I3 using this relationship here. We can find V1, V2, and V3. So all the variables, all the current and voltage in this circuit has been solved.